Hi there, welcome to my channel. This week I'm going to be doing a review on the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Highlighter. And I know this was released in Urban Decay's Spring-Summer 2016 collection. And now I know I'm just starting to do a review now when like fall is coming out. I've had this for months, but I don't know why it took me so long to review it. Just did. I think it's because it's like summer now and I don't know, I just feel like there's still like bronzy and highlighter and blush is still like a huge thing. So I decided to actually do a review on this now before a bunch of new stuff comes out because of holidays and stuff. So before I get into the review, I'm just going to show you some packaging and then I'm going to tell you about the other colors. So first off, this is the packaging of the highlighter. And then on top of the box you have the color. And the color I have is Sin. And then just the back of the box just has a whole bunch of writing. Not super exciting. And then this is the packaging of the highlighter. So it's just like their blushes. And this is the back. And I love how Urban Decay does this, where it's like it shows the color on the back and what the color actually looks like. And then inside you have your highlighter. There is no mirror, just like all the other ones. But super, super pretty highlighter. So the color I have, which you saw, was Sin. And that is Champagne. There is Aura, which is an iridescent light pink. And then there's Fireball, which is a peach with pink shift. So now that that's all the packaging I can really show you, I'm just going to get into the pros and cons. The pros of this is I absolutely love the packaging. I love how it's really compact, really sturdy, some hard plastic, and it has a magnetic closure. So even though it doesn't have like a clip, it's still like a pretty strong magnet, so you don't have to worry about this compact opening or anything. This is super, super pigmented. Okay, I'm just gonna dip my hand in a little bit. Look at this pretty color. Look at that. I think this is super, super pretty, and it is very, very pigmented. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know how well you can actually see it in my lighting because it's not super sunny out right now, but I feel like you can still see it just because this is super, super pigmented. And I hardly even like dip my finger in that at all. And because it is super pigmented, I find that a little bit of this goes a long way. Like all I do is stick my highlighter brush in it and then dust on my cheeks and then dip it in again, put on my cheeks again, dip it in again, just put it a little bit on my forehead and then down my nose. So all I need to do is just dip my brush in 3 times and I have all the highlighter I really need. And I don't use like a big brush or anything. Like this stuff is super pigmented and it blends really well. So you do not need a lot of product for this. In this compact there is 0.23 ounces or 6.5 grams, I believe this is. So it's quite a bit of product for how little you don't need. And obviously I love the kind of glow it gives. Like I think it's just super, super pretty. I feel like it's kind of like the backing one where it's like kind of natural without like going too overboard where it's like, whoa, you're obviously wearing highlighter there. But I like how the 3 colors in this collection are totally different from one another. Like you have your basic champagne, you have your light baby pink, and then you have your peachy pink shade, which I think is super, super cool because they're not all like kind of like beige tones. They're like obviously one is yellow, one is pink, one is peach. I find that these are also very, very buildable. If you put too much on, it starts to obviously get really flaky and cakey and not too cute. But you honestly don't even really need to build this product up. But if you really want to, it's not probably going to look that good just because it's like you could probably see yourself from outer space. But it's really buildable if you need to, if you don't go too far, if you know what I mean. And obviously I find that these are super, super pretty. I don't know if I'd ever get Aura and Fireball just because I feel like they're too much out of my comfort zone. I did see reviews where Aura was apparently really good for pale people. I'm not too sure about that because it's just way too out of my comfort zone for me to even kind of want to buy it. So I just kind of stuck with the basic champagne. And I like the price between the kind of product you have, the quality, and how much it costs. Like, I think this highlighter at Sephora costs $32 Canadian. And I looked up online, which is $26 American. So I find for the amount of product you get, for how little you need, for such good quality, it is an awesome buy. And since I'm also super smart, I know this claims to be 8 hours. I was smart and I forgot to time how long this actually lasts on my face. So I'm gonna put either on the screen somewhere or down in the description box how long this actually lasted me, because I forgot to actually time how long this took me. It is kind of frustrating that I cannot wear a highlighter at work. Like I can, but I would look totally ridiculous. And people probably think I'm crazy, like, why are you wearing this much makeup in the kind of job I work at? So I am just wearing this on like a normal day where I just film, do some like errands, like I'm not really doing much of anything. So it kind of sucks that I can't really review stuff like this outside of when I'm not working, because I don't feel like, because I feel like at work that's where most people would probably wear makeup maybe. Like I don't really wear much makeup outside of work. So I feel like it kind of sucks where I can't really review makeup like this when I'm not at work. But we'll just see how long this lasts me when I'm hardly doing anything. So if it doesn't last 8 hours when I'm doing nothing, that kind of sucks. But yes, anyways, I'll put somewhere how long this actually lasted me. And so far for the cons, I don't have any. I absolutely love this highlighter. It is much cheaper than the Becca ones, and I find that these are basically just as good as the Becca ones. So if you can't afford the Becca ones but you want a really good highlighter, I would definitely recommend these Urban Decay highlighters. They're super pretty, they're super pigmented, and I absolutely love this. And that is it for my review today. So thank you so much for watching my video this week, and I all hope you guys have a great week.